There is this farm in Michigan that I visited for almost 2 weeks. I was visiting in October 2020, and this farmer had just purchased the farm earlier this year, and so there was just a lot of starting that was happening. The only task I was there for was to help build a fence. So the whole intention of me actually going on this farming journey was to less distracted, to focus inward, and to allow me to hopefully get more clarity and in better touch with my intuition, essentially. So the task of building a fence was actually perfect for that. And so this is the story of me fence building. The property in total, I believe, was 12 acres or so, and this was a very grounding experience as I just, stepping in the mud. It was very wet land-ish back there, and cutting down live trees, seeing dead trees, watching out for trees falling. It really required for someone to be present in the moment while you're chainsawing trees down. Coming back after loading the truck up with these fence posts, this was also another opportunity to really just stay focused in the moment. And I feel like a lot of what farming really helped me do was to appreciate the movement of material and being there, focusing on what you're doing. And every now and then, looking up in the sky and seeing the clouds go by. And at this moment, we were feeling the rain fall. But as the rain was falling, we kept working, and as you can see here, I always have a little bit of fun. Doing squats is fun for me. Just staying grounded and focused on the task at hand for me, is a blessing, because usually you're just so distracted with day-to-day work, texts, everything. So one of the other components of the fence building was obviously digging the hole, putting the post into the ground, and then finding branches that were, and then cutting them to the right size for each of the posts, and nailing each of those rails into the posts. So this was a very methodical tempo. We had a system going. It was very meditative. Getting into that rhythm, whether it's just walking down the street or if it's nailing a piece of wood into another, anything that helps you to be present, aware, and calm. But in life, there's always going to be things that come up. I think that was also part of this fence building. We had to deconstruct part of the fence and figure out what to do because it was too high at certain points. And let me tell you, when you spend hours digging holes and rebuilding fences and nailing things in, lugging things around, it's not fun to hear someone tell you to take down 3 or 4 sections of railing. I also breathed through it because it was like, this is part of it. This is part of life. This is unexpected things come up. This is what I'm here for. I'm here to build a fence. This is what the final product looked like. On the left, you could see the prettier side, which is the more decorative side, I should say. And then on the right side, and throughout about 80% of the fence, we installed poultry wires. We have the opportunity to really focus in on a task, breathing through it, trying to stay present is helpful to get in touch with yourself, work through some things. So there were definitely times when I would get distracted and start thinking about what I'm going to do when I go back home, or putting my feelings in check a little bit. But at the end of the day, this was helpful for me to get grounded and get in better touch with myself. So thanks for checking out this story, and stay tuned for more about how I was able to use my experiences on the farm to stay more grounded, get connected with nature, and learn more about myself.